Hello, Grant Fritchey here during the break. I just want to share a couple of things with you, but please, if you can bear with me, I've got to actually get a little bit of work done real quick. I have to look over some code from one of our junior DBAs. He sent it over to me to have me check it out. So let's take a look at this. Huh. Yeah, well, huh. Wow. All right. Um, well, I'm not even sure where to start. Let me start. Let's just start with this. This makes me crazy, okay? This is nuts. I cannot believe I'm looking at stuff like this. This is so insane. I can't believe. Are you trying to make your jobs more difficult? Have you just answered every possible challenge with your job? So you're going to reach out and make it a little more difficult, just a little more hard to get things done. You know, if you need to introduce insanity into your life, I guess this is one way to get it done. You've gone off and done some insane stuff with the code. Why would you do this to yourself? I mean, the number of things in here that are making me crazy is very hard to dictate. But let's just start. Let's just start right with the start point. For example, using a semicolon at the front of a line. Semicolons are statement terminators. That means they go at the end of lines, not the beginning. But no. We've put it right there in front of the with statement. Why? Because we didn't put it there. We get an error. Yeah, but because you're supposed to put it at the end of the line. I can't believe we're seeing this. Hey, let's just keep going. What about the fact that we're mixing brackets, no brackets, and quote marks all over the place? Some columns are using them, some aren't. Some are using them correctly, some aren't. Yes, this code will run, but it's not going to run well. It's crazy. It's insane. It's hard to read. It's hard to figure out what's going on. But no. It's not just that. It keeps going. The level of inconsistency here is crazy. Now, first off, we're aliasing tables as A, as B, as nothing. Oh gosh, that makes things much more clear to read. Or as X. Oh cool, X. X is clear. So we've got tables A and B and nothing. That's great. So we've got a very consistent. Not only that, but look at this. They're aliasing tables without using the as statement. So it's all over the map, this thing. It's crazy. It's going nuts. It's doing all kinds of stupid stuff. It's doing things that are going to make it harder to read, make it less clear. And the whole thing is, this is a language. T-SQL is a language for people. You've got to use it as such. A language is meant to communicate. T-SQL should communicate. You should be able to communicate through this language so that you can achieve some clarity. Now let's just, I don't know, let's put SQL Prompt to work to clean this up because this is making me crazy. First off, we'll reformat. Woo! Okay, so now we've got a little bit of space in here. We've got things done. Notice there are statement terminators already introduced by SQL Prompt. That one statement that we had here, the terminator, which was at the beginning, which is not a terminator, that has been removed. It has been cleared out. So SQL Prompt has already helped us. We've got appropriate terminators in place where they should be. The next thing it's done, it has removed all of those silly quote marks that were around some of the things. It has put brackets in place where they are necessary, and they are necessary because this table here has spaces in the names, and it has reserved words in the names, and it even has brackets in the names. Now, I don't know who's naming their tables using brackets. Please stop. But regardless, we're able to deal with that and make use of it as we need to in order to get stuff done. And that's fine. Now, we've still got to deal with the fact that we've got aliases in some places and not aliases in others. So we'll go ahead and put in as P. We can type. Now we'll have to put in, where that P is used appropriately so that, you're covering your code. Same thing here. So typing's still going to be necessary. Whoops. And when we typo, it'll help us. So typing's still necessary. We can get those things in there. But we've got now the appropriate stuff. But you know what? I really don't like that alias. A makes no sense. Let's use F2 and rename it. And notice it renames it everywhere. Let's go in here and fix this one. F2 and POL. And so now what I've got is I've got a whole bunch of much more clear code. I can save this, I can communicate with this, I can put comments in place so that we're using it correctly, and this is readable code, this is editable code, this is code that we can work with. all thanks to Redgate software and SQL Prompt. Thanks for listening.